Welcome back to another vlog, guys. So today is a Saturday, the sun's shining, and me and Tay are at Perry and Vicky's house. So we're child free today. She's at a Scarecrow festival with her mother-in-law. So we're making the most of having a child free day. And we're coming over to here. We've got the girls out here. And we just...
love, you're right. Welcome to Coca Cabana, where everything's nice.
What do you want? A drink? Do you want any wine with that ice?
We gotta turn this down 1 second.
Oh, what a shame.
Do you want any wine with that ice? Or
Let's have a look.
We actually have to turn the music off, otherwise copyright.
there's a dome of
Tay,
ice?
so why? What's going on there?
I'm just waiting for it to melt a bit.
I told her not to put that on there, but she didn't listen. Oh, why do we always go northern?
Why do you
I
do?
do it, it's me.
And I follow.
I do it all the time. Guys, I'm sorry. The weather is weathering. Get the
Are we allowed to give a little bit of a house tour?
I mean, go on. Why not? Love, I've already done it.
No, guys, apologies. If
You've heard it here first. We're going to give you a little bit of a house tour.
Hey!
Oh, it's just dropped in. I've just missed that. There's a big announcement that we have to make.
Go on.
That Perry's Garden has been voted.
Nominated. We've not won yet, but I think it might come.
Wow.
Where can everyone
I
vote?
don't know if you can vote. I think it's done by like a committee.
Oh, it's fraud.
So
if you don't win,
if
it's a
anyone's
fraud.
part of the committee and you want to do a little cheeky, let me know.
And also, I would just like to let you know it's lovely sitting in #1 garden of the year on a day like today.
Oh, it's bloody lovely. Guys, the weather this morning, it was so cloudy. We
no,
were
do you know
gutted.
what? I woke up and I thought, I fancy it.
Yeah, we were so gutted. We had lunch inside. Then Taylor went, hold on a minute, let's go outside. Next thing you know, not a cloud in the sky.
That's the effect.
We're going to see a sunset and then we're all going in the sauna for a something. Jokes.
So what?
All four of us are going to squat in there.
We're all going to go in there and rub each other.
For all the neighbours to see.
We're all going to go in there and sweat.
We're all going to go in there and not
Right, we're going to leave that conversation. We've got Big Boy over here. We've brought the dogs. What we got? We've got 5 chihuahuas in the building again. And they're all on their best behaviour.
And the barbecue's on the go, brother.
We've got the barbecue here. All of the good stuff. And then he's also got a pizza oven that we're having there. We've got the footy on in there. FA Cup final. And now here's the big reveal. Look at this. There's Boo basking. The views overlooking. That is just stunning. Got the pond here. Fire pit. This makes you literally feels like right having a chat. Love Island. And then they've got a sauna down there which we're going to go in later when the sun is set. Apparently you get the best sunsets in the world here, so what a day for it. So it's actually like 5 o'clock in the evening now. It's actually pretty late, but we got here really early at like 10 o'clock, had some breakfast, went out to M&S, got all of the barbecue food. We've actually had a bit of chilled food already, and then had a couple of drinks, and then I actually fell asleep, so I'm absolutely knackered. Trying to get back into the gym. So I went to this morning at 6 a.m, which was good at the time, but now I can't even stay awake. So I've got a little amaretto and Coke, got the FA Cup final on in the background. And here's a little tour of their kitchen. Everything that they've done is absolutely stunning. Like, absolutely love all the floor, and they've got like the nicest wallpapers and all different textures. Like whenever me and Tay come around here, we're like, oh, this is such a nice house. Like every single part of it is like beautiful. Like look at all the layers and the way the curtains are in there, like a hotel. I'll show you the bedrooms later as well. This is the hallway. It's got a little office in there. And look at this. The delivery drivers, because they have so much deliveries, they've got a little message. Everyone gets water. She fills it with water, sweets, and all different treats. And then this is their living room, which is, again, just insane. Wow, it's hot in here. Look at that. Literally gives me such a like a luxury hotel feel. Beautiful. I think we're going to get a little bit of food now. Me and Rick have been playing a bit of bat and ball, a bit of cricket. How you diddling, brother? And then we're going to get the barbecue going, and then I think we're going to play a few card games later. Watch the sunset, and then go in the sauna.
Oh, it's cooking up a good now.
It's the palm trees for me. I feel like we're in Pisa.
Right,
Right, let's have a look at his job.
Right, let's rate it.
you ready?
Wow.
What have we got here? Pizza. Oh, wow.
There's one.
Pepperoni, bit of me, that is. That looks good, doesn't it? Made by hand from Rick.
Do you know
Right,
what?
oh, let me get out of the way.
I would rate it a 10, but I feel like you could have made your own dough. You know?
Okay, stop. Just flop it on there. Off of the cardboard.
Oh,
Oh,
go on then.
There
Don't
we
drop
go.
it.
I think these are starting to get a bit cooked, brother.
Yeah, Rick, I'd say that's
Right.
bad.
They're getting black. Right, we need to get out the kitchen, let the man do his thing.
Right, here we go. Woo! Yeah, I'll stick that one over longer. Get them char grilled.
The prawns.
Same.
Yeah. All of that's definitely done.
Oh, darling. I think it would be definitely indefinitely.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh,
Do you
I'm
wanna do
grateful if I could taste it.
I'm getting concerned
I'm
about.
grateful if I could taste
I'm
it.
getting concerned about my chicken. Any chance you can whip it off?
What,
Yeah.
the flatty?
Do you want to? Right, can you
Yeah.
grab me a small plate?
Deeply concerned about the sausages.
Right, there's another pizza.
Wow. Honestly, the man does it all.
Right.
Here you
Maybe
go.
just leave the prawns a little bit longer.
There you go. Yeah, chow grill, chow grill. The sausages. Anyone want a bad sausage? Oh,
Oh shit.
oh my god.
What's happening?
Your flatties, a flat. To say the very least. Rick, I think you've had them.
Well, I did ask for you to do some stuff and you weren't listening at all.
I think you did, Rick, but that's not an excuse for why you burnt everything, darling.
You know what? Should we get takeaway? Do you want a sausage? Okay.
It's gorgeous. Can't wait. We can.
Right, there you go.
Can I have some sausage with the charcoal?
We're gonna wind him right up in there. Rick, those burgers are done. I don't know why you keep cooking them. They're done. They were done 3 years ago.
I won't feed me dogs that.
Barbecue or bonfire night, you decide.
Look at that for a sunset.
No doubt.
Play on, play on.
They're winding down now.
You drink Trump first.
Rick's getting the sauna on. Look at this. Sunset over there. And then a sauna in here. I'm sitting here tonight. Look at that. Oh, it's getting warm already. Good morning, guys. I would show you Paris' wardrobe, but she's asleep, so I don't want to go in there, but it's amazing in there. Without her permission. And we've got the Queen herself. Look at this. What a beautiful room.
I've never, ever,
Oh, let me just turn this down.
I've never snoozed my alarm so many times, ever. I'm just, it's that fan. It's the shark fan. Whatever that is over there, we need it.
We need one of these.
Because honestly, I've had the deepest sleep I've ever had. And I'm just so cozy and so comfy, I don't want to get out.
We've had a Dyson fan before, and that is just way stronger. Don't know if anyone else has ever had that Dyson hot
have
cold.
got, like, our fans at the minute are just like desktop ones, aren't they, from TK Maxx?
Yeah.
It just feels like it's just a nice, can't explain it. It's a nice, the way it comes out. It's like a whisper.
What's amazing about Per and Ricky's house is you see on the walls they've got lime wash paint, and have they got that on the ceiling as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we've done in our house is just normal paint on the walls and then white ceilings. We're going to get ours painted. We're not going to do lime wash because I don't think it would match the style of our kind of, it's more like farmhouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd absolutely wish we could have it. But we are going to paint the ceilings the same colours as the walls. It just feels a million times better, doesn't it?
Cozier.
Way cosier.
So the plan today is we obviously need to leave in the next 10 minutes.
We need to get back to Storza.
Everybody, well, obviously want to get back to Stolzy, but anybody with the grandparents, they're always like, what time are you coming back? And you're like, first thing. So I'm looking forward to getting a coffee on the way home to really wake me up, because we went to bed at about 20 past 11, which is very, very late for me. We were watching a documentary, what was it called? Fred and Rose West. It's a murder documentary, it's on Netflix at the minute. It's absolutely horrific, but it's such a good watch. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch episode 2 on Stories Nap. But basically, in Burbage, where we live, there's a Scarecrow Festival that they have every year, where there's people at like certain houses that have arranged with like, I don't know whether it's the council or with
The
some
community.
some community or committee or whatever, to do scarecrows at different points, and they have like a scarecrow map, and you go and you like tick off the scarecrows. And my mum did some of it yesterday with Story, but she's left some for us to do because we did it before on Friday night. We took Story to see like 3 scarecrows in the village before she went to bed in her pyjamas because she was really excited, and she was obsessed. She was going, more scarecrows, more scarecrows. So I'm really happy that it's going into the Sunday as well, and we've not missed it with her. And we can go and show her some today, so that would be a really nice plan. Is it sunny?
Let's have a look.
Oh, well,
Oh, do you know what they've got as well? This is class. They've got the little blinds that are blackout. You see that, Tay? They've got a track.
yeah.
It's just the little touches, isn't it?
It's like stay in the hotel.
The little touches.
Meanwhile, me and Jack,
Look at that for a view.
if you've ever seen our bedroom, me and Jack have the biggest back window you've ever seen with no blinds, and it's piercing light at about 4:30 a.m. and you wake up like this.
Yeah, it's obviously that, whatever it is, the big triangle. But the issue is we've got quotes from people and it's like
£8
grand.
for a blind.
And then we wonder why when we brought it, the previous owner hadn't done it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, how does he sleep? And then we got a quote and thought, yeah, we're all right with
Yeah,
it.
do you know what?
Do you know what?
We're all right.
It's nice to wake up naturally to the to the sun.
With nature.
Right, so we had a very chilled afternoon. Story actually went to bed early because she only did an hour nap yesterday with my mum. So she was ready for bed at 20 to 12. She must have done 3 hours nearly, Jack.
Yeah, needed it.
She was obviously really tired. So we've got her up, got her dressed straight away, and we're heading out.
We've got our little festival guide.
Right, we need to head behind Britannia Fields, my mum said. But I don't really have that much faith in my mum's direction. So do you want to see where there'd be... She said she didn't go to any of the housing estate ones. Oh, Baba, okay, do you want your hat? No. Okay. Do you want your sunglasses?
All the red dots are the scarecrows.
Do you want to wear these?
It's looking pretty good.
Do you want to wear these? Look, Story! Wow!
That's a good one.
It's an elephant!
Top tier. Top. Oh, look, you can even stand behind there like at a circus.
Coconuts!
Number 49, you're getting my vote. What do you think, Star?
I just love the effort that people go to. Oh my god, Story! Too chewy for her.
Oh, is it sweets?
Sweets.
I'll have one of them. I'll have one of them, I think.
Wow! Do you want to
Say a word. Yeah, no, it's great having kids, isn't it? Get free malwams.
Story, say bye bye, elephant. Yeah, we're gonna go to the next one. Oh, Story, you can get a sticker. Oh, Story. All right. And a big balloon and a big balloon.
Daddy one blue.
But the next one.
Daddy one's blue.
Daddy monkey.
A daddy monkey. What does the daddy monkey do? And what does the baby lion do?
Baby red.
And what does the baby lion do?
Wow.
Yeah. Honestly, there's just no better place to live than Burbage.
No, I was just about to say that. The village is absolutely bouncing. Everyone is around.
Last week, what did we have? Something for the victory. Some kind of...
Victory celebration, like
Yeah.
a street party.
This thing, we've got the spring fair at my old
Well,
infant school.
everyone's out. What is the relevance of scarecrows in Burbage?
Maybe it's something to do with farmers.
Yeah, we are in the Midlands.
Oh,
if anyone knows, unless scarecrows were invented in Burbage,
I think
we'll ask the community. Oh, it just keeps getting
there's
better
just
and
always
better.
something to do around here.
Yeah, it's a very village of the people.
It's a very community.
Mm. Maybe next year we'll
ready?
dress. Maybe next year we'll do the circus. We'll do the scarecrow.
I think ours would be quite tragic. We'd end up getting
No, you get your mum to do it.
Story, what do you see?
We've got more.
What do you see? I don't know what that is, but it's good.
It's look, she's just been shot out of the thing. It says bang.
Whoa. Do you like it? You say hi.
You want oven.
Yeah, it's another elephant. Should we go and find another one? All the way up there, Stores. Yeah. Yeah. Give nothing more to go sit in that pub and have a soda online.
No, there is one. There's one sitting in the pub, above the pub garden. I think that's tactical, isn't it?
Oh.
Look, the one there is in the pub
No,
garden.
I mean that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I reckon that's to get the adults to like, oh, go get that one.
It
Kids
is,
look
but
at
there's
that and
gonna
then
be
you'll
There's too many kids.
I'll have a Swifty. And it's got a little park in there as well.
Too many kids in there, and it's also an older kids area. It's not the Story's age really. You have to go on it with her, which would be a bit of a nightmare. You've seen it? Look. You've seen one.
Should we grab a little coffee?
Should we see?
Yeah. I'll grab a little coffee. Quick coffee Stores. And pop her in here.
That's the slide that she says that she sees and she goes too big.
Does she?
You want to sit? Do you ever used to have screwball?
Yeah, the bubble gum at the bottom.
Should we get one of that?
I'm going to go. Let me have a quick look.
Sorry. Oh, you've got the last perfect pig story. Thank you so much. Can I have a screwball with a plate, please? Can I have lots of sauce, please? Yeah. Story, how lucky are you? This screwball used to have this after junior school. Oh no, that's my ice cream van, Jack. There's
Oh.
two.
Tay was just telling us that
But no, I knew that wasn't the man. I was just about to say to you, the man's changed, but it's not. It was Mr. G.
Tay was saying
Just cheated on my ice cream man.
that she's been going to the same ice cream man for like 25 years. And there he is, Mr. G, poor fella.
You normally
Done him
wait,
dirty.
right, at the top of the school, and obviously me being a foodie, I used to run straight out of school and get first in line for the ice cream man. I'd be
Do
panicking.
you know what? I feel really uncomfortable walking past him with an ice cream. We've got to go the other way. Look, to be fair, the new guy.
I'm sorry, look at that, they didn't do them in my time.
The new guys, look at this. He's absolutely banging. Sorry, Mr. G. Oh, we've got to buy one, haven't we? It's the what? Burbage Yarn Club. What is that? Where people have sewed stuff?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's old people. No offence, obviously, if you're in the Burbage Yarn Club and you're not old, it's really cute.
That is unbelievable.
How cool is that? This is the local library. We bring Story here sometimes because it's really kid friendly and very, very cute. Oh, we've got to look out for a lion, Stores.
No. Hello. Good morning.
Okay. Story's favourite is mushroom the bear.
Got a little bit of a routine going on. What we have been doing is cutting TV time considerably down, particularly after the middle of the day.
She was addicted to TV because I don't want to make her sound like that because she wasn't. It's just that out of habit, we would like go downstairs, put the telly on while she's eating breakfast, and we were just unconscious that the telly was on. So it's not like she was watching it all
No.
the time. It's just that it was always on. Fell into a habit. The time that she did really watch it, she always watched a little bit of Mushroom the Bear before she went to bed. And anyway, our nursery did. Like, I don't know whether anybody else has this, but we have this like software called Tapestry for our nursery, which is where we can see like Story's observations and like updates and stuff. And they did one about screen time. I thought, oh, I'll read that. And it basically was just saying like what's recommended and how you can, just like tips and stuff really. And I thought, you know what, I've never really, obviously you do know about screen time and stuff, but we've never felt like she watches like too much telly either. But now we just allow TV in the morning. We don't put it on when she is eating her dinner we don't allow it before.
Cut it out in the car. The
And
car was a good one
We've
because
allowed the iPad in the car for when it's over like a 30,
Long
40
journey.
minute journey, which is never. The only time we ever do that is if we're going to Perry's or we're going to Molly's house. We haven't done that yet. Jack did get into a habit of, even if we were like at nursery or doing a short journey, he would turn the iPad on.
it was just second nature because you
Yeah.
put it on and then she's, doesn't speak for the journey. You're like, oh, this is easy. But obviously because you're driving, so you can't entertain her on your own.
I know.
If you're on your own, you're like,
I know.
But then it's just
But I've always said to you that one doesn't feel right.
nah, it's the easy way out. So we want to make it a bit better.
We now just do more books and stuff, and she's getting so good at reading, isn't she, Jack?
Yeah.
I think I've got, I'm on chapter 56 of my, what's that? Oh my god, babe, I've splattered a fly. I'm on my second book. It's a series called A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah Maas. It's very, very popular. I originally saw it with Sophia Tuxford reading it probably like a year or something ago. And I've never been in my reading era to really like pick that up, especially not a fantasy book. I started reading it and I'm absolutely obsessed. And I'm not going to do any spoilers, but if you are like me and once your baby goes to bed or whatever, you just find yourself aimlessly scrolling or watching telly, it is so nice to get suckered into a completely different world. I used to be a massive bookworm when I was younger. It feels like the adult version of The Magic Faraway Tree meets Twilight meets Vampire Diaries, that kind of esque. And I'm absolutely in love with one of the characters, but I don't want to spoil it, and it's just incredible. It's also a bit steamy, which I'm really, really enjoying. To be honest, I'm really, really enjoying it.
Hello guys, it's now the 31st of May and I do not remember what the last part of this vlog was because it was well over a week ago. But there's been a lot going on. We went to Disney at the weekend for Molly's birthday and tomorrow, tomorrow we are off to Marbella for 10 days. It's the first time we've been in our apartment for over a year because it's been rented out. It's no longer rented out at the minute.
Should we talk about the rented house?
Yeah, we're going to explain.
We've not kind of covered that, have we, and how we found it.
Do you know what? I think we should give that an update tomorrow because we're going to vlog whilst in Marbella. So whilst we're in the apartment, we can give an update of the situation,
Okay.
see what condition it's in.
I mean, we've had family stay there since then, and they've said it's fine.
Yeah.
But we know.
Do you know what I mean? We know the sofas. We know the tables.
I know
the
every
scratches.
stain I've made.
You know what I mean?
It's
It's been over a year. Anyway, a little bit of a recap of Disney. We went for Molly's birthday. Absolutely insane. We didn't vlog it because obviously it's Molly's birthday. We were there for the kids.
It would have been impossible.
Well, we did do a vlog last year if you want to watch that one. So yeah, amazing time there. It was brutal at times. We were just saying, with a 2-year-old, the whole...
Jack, right?
I'm
going to be real with you. We just did a whole video and Jack's like, no, we're being too brutal about the kids.
It was too brutal.
But look, I'm going to be totally honest with you, which Jack will not.
No, let me say first, this is the thing that every parent would know. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, who you're with in the world, the trip is determined by the mood of your child.
Amen.
You could be in the White House meeting the president, but if your child is not having a good time that day, then it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And that's just for us what it was at Disney, because we were in the best place ever with our friends in Disney, like one of our favourite places ever.
Yeah.
But Story just wasn't herself. She wasn't that well. So.
She wasn't. And look, just if you're a toddler parent, you know. It just being a parent in general, but I feel like it's especially savage in the toddler years, and I feel like everybody says that. It is a roller coaster, and you have the magic moments, and then you have the moments where you're like, this is really, really hard and really stressful, and we've come on holiday to have a lovely time, and it's really not
I should be enjoying this, but I'm
like they're screaming to get out the pram, and then you're trying to put them back in the pram, and they're rolling around on the floor, and there's
or like the first day we got there, all got geared up, when I got all the Disneyland merch, ready for a good day.
Story hated it so much, she lasted an hour and a half and had to go back with my mum.
And we're like, oh no.
I'm like, you're in Disney! And she's like,
but
I fucking hate it.
we're convinced that she wasn't that well because
Yeah.
she just didn't sleep well, didn't that well, was always tired. That just made it harder. And like, there was a few things where normally they're just, if stories being easy, they're easy. But if stories being hard, it makes the little things like 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Like we stayed at the Hotel New York Marvel, which is only like a 10-15 minute walk to the park. And then obviously like, I don't know, a walk in the park. But whenever like she needed to go back or we needed to do anything like that, those things just felt way harder than they did, didn't they?
You know yourself, when you're having a hard day with them, it's like, yeah, it just makes every single little thing feel like, oh my God, like you're just so overstimulated. And yeah, at moments we're very overstimulated. We had an amazing time, but we did...
Parade was good.
Parade was the best thing. I would say there's not an awful lot for them to do, and I think most people know this. There's not an awful lot for them to do at their age. There's a couple of rides and there's the parade, but other than that, I would say we all came away feeling like we could probably put Disneyland to bed for a few years.
Wait until they're like
Come to
7,
about-
6.
Yeah, 5,
5,
6.
6, probably
I feel
5.
like they could really make the most of more of the rides. So I always have a lot of questions about Disney.
Yeah,
Well,
what
the
would
few
you
times we've
recommend
been,
it? I mean,
and like, you know, how is it for their age? I'm thinking about going. I don't know what to do. I would say it probably last year. It's difficult because last year I would have said it's definitely worth it. They were more in their prams because they weren't so much toddlers. They were taking it in. We did their sleeps on the go. The girls wouldn't do their sleeps on the go anymore if they're not in their cots.
Yeah,
they're
we
not
did do
sleeping.
that, didn't we?
Yeah, and that felt easy. And we didn't take any help this time. We took help.
We had well, your mum.
My mum came with me, and yeah, it felt easier when they were younger. Now they're at this age, that like this toddler age where they can tell you what they want. They're just that bit more knowing. It was definitely more difficult.
Yeah, it was more magical for the parade because Story was gasping. Like when she seen Mickey Mouse.
Because the understanding element
That
is
was-
way more magical
that
because
was
she
worth
knows
it.
Minnie Mouse. She loves Minnie Mouse, and she was like, you know, even I picked up from nursery yesterday. And her key worker Erin, who we're just absolutely obsessed with, she said she's been speaking about Disney all day. She's been saying Minnie Mouse, she's been saying
Like
Mickey Mouse,
Goofy,
she's been saying Goofy.
Daffy Duck.
Even today, she's like, she wants to go back in the airplane, wants to go back to Disneyland.
All we
So-
keep doing is watching the parade on telly.
Yeah.
Of
And it's like,
the parade.
you did enjoy it when you were there, and now you're back, you want to go again. But it's just, that is just the toddler era. Yeah, there's definitely parts of it that were hard, but that's just life with a toddler. That's wherever you go. Even if you could be at the most amazing place in the whole world, but like Jack says, it's determined by the mood of your toddler.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've just got to be realistic with that. That's every single person I know who's got a child. That's just how it is. So you come and sugarcoat it and say, yeah, it was absolutely.
yeah,
but
would you
we all
recommend
came
a 2-year-old? Probably not.
Yeah, we all came away
probably
thinking, Jesus, that was a lot.
It was a lot.
We did about 50,000 steps. If you YouTube the Disney Parade, I can guarantee if your toddler or your child loves like Minnie Mouse and stuff, they will love it. Story was saying in the car earlier, wasn't she? Get it on, parade.
And
get
when
it
we
on.
were at the parade and it finished, she was like, no, one more go, one more minute. And you're like, that is what the whole thing's about.
is,
Like,
it
she's
is.
just seen them all and is
It
so
is,
happy.
and you know what? I think people will agree as well. Like, though, it's the little moments that you do get. You think, do you know what?
That was like
It's
one of the
all worth
happiest
it.
things I see when like Mickey around and she's gasping and then she's like, one more.
You're like,
Makes
you know
the whole
what?
like.
It does. It
any-
does.
any
Even if
bits.
you've had all of the stress of the day, the tiny little thing that they do, and you're like, bloody
it.
gorgeous. And also, we'll probably completely gaslight ourselves.
We're going next year,
Into
100%,
remembering it,
100%.
being like, oh my god, it was amazing.
Because she'll be
And we'll
free,
be
even
like-
better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Even better. Good morning, guys. We are on the way to the airport.
Copycat! She's in a really copycat mood. My mum's crossing her legs, so she's crossing her legs. We've got toast. She's got juice. Don't ask me about this bottle. This came from my mum's house and she's never getting it back. She's obsessed. We need to get more. She
Right.
drinks so much out of it. That's Mama's.
It's like a running bottle.
It is. She drinks
like
my
a
mum, but she drinks so much out of it.
Yeah?
What's my juice? Story, where are we going? We're going Marbella. Marbella. We're going Marbella. Marbella. Are we going to the beach?
So the flight's at 9 and we'll get there at 11. So we could, first thing is to like get all the cot out for her nap. And then after nap we can go straight pool or straight beach. We've got to get straight out there today.
Can you say bye? Say bye, vlog. bye to the camera, look. To the camera. Say bye, vlog.